get started, we're gonna work on some tricky words right now. And after we're done with our tricky words, we'll go through it and we'll read them and we'll talk a little bit about why each word is tricky as well, okay? Go ahead and take one. I'd like you to please put your name on it. Today's date is 10-3-25. Today we're going to be using our tricky word chart because we're going to be talking about the tricky words and we're going to be talking about the heart. Remember, whenever we color over the heart, that's the tricky part, okay? Did everybody get their name and date? Yeah. All right, so the first word we're going to be looking at is the word said. Everybody say said.
Said.
We're going to tap out the word said because we want to know how many sounds we hear in said, okay? Here we go. Said. How many sounds did you hear in said? 3 sounds. That means we're only going to use 3 sound boxes, okay? But there's one tricky part in said, and we're going to go over that. So when we write said, we know the first sound is s. Go ahead and write your s. The middle part, this is going to be the tricky part for said. The middle part is an A and an I, and that's the tricky part that we have to remember by heart, okay? And then the ending sound for said, does anybody know what the ending sound is? Joseph? What's the sound? D. So we're gonna go ahead and write a D for D, okay? Now, we don't have to color the heart over the S because we know that S says S, correct? But this is the tricky part. We hear and is usually the short vowel E sound, the right? But in this word, it's the AI. And so we have to remember by heart that this part is tricky. Go ahead and get your red. You're gonna color the heart. And then we're gonna write the word said. Okay, so after you color the heart, I want you to go ahead and write said. Let's write it 2 times. Try to write it without having to look at this part right here, okay? So I'm gonna spell said. I'm gonna spell said one more time. And I know that the AI is tricky. Is there anyone that would like to try to spell said without looking? Jordan, you want to try it? Okay, go ahead. How would you spell said? S.
A-I.
A-I.
D.
Yes, and I like how you put the A-I together, right? Because that's the spelling pattern that's tricky. S-A-I-D. Let's all say it together. Ready? S-A-I-D. And what does it say? Said. Let me give you a sentence with the word said. My mom said to clean my room. Can anybody give me a sentence with the word said in it? Okay, go for it, Leonel.
My mom said to leave the TV.
My mom said to leave the what?
TV.
What's that?
The TV.
Oh, the TV? Oh, the TV on or off?
Leave it off.
To turn the TV off. Good job. All right, you guys ready for the next word? The next word that we're going to spell that's tricky is the word to. Now let me go ahead and tell you why to is tricky. Let's tap it out first. You ready? Here we go. T, ooh, to. How many sounds did you hear in to, Aaliyah? 2 sounds, right? I hear t. Now, is the t tricky or do we already know that? Is the t tricky? Anybody? Is the t tricky, Joseph? No, right? We already know that. So do we have to color the heart? No, we don't have to remember by heart that the T says t, because we know that. But here's what's tricky. So when I write my O, in this word, it says ooh. Can you guys say that? Ooh. Let's tap it out. T, ooh, to. That's tricky because O usually says ah, or it could say oh, right? But ooh, that's a tricky sound. So let's color the heart so that we remember by heart that that's the tricky part. I'm gonna pick up my pencil and I'm gonna write two times. Remember to use your lines and to space. And as you're writing the word two, try to remember it in your mind so that you can spell it without having to look over here, okay? All right, who can close their eyes and spell the word two? I'm gonna try it first. T-O. Did I do it right?
No.
I didn't? What did I do wrong?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I did it right, correct? All right, who would like to try it? Close your eyes. And what does it spell? Two. Who can give me a sentence with the word two? Think about it. Who could give me a sentence with the word two? Can I start first? I want to play Super Mario Brothers. Did I use the word two? Okay, who can give me a sentence with the word two? Okay, Jordan already gave me one was said. Leonel gave me one was said. So Joseph, can you give me one with two? My mom said to clean the dishes, or my mom said to wash the dishes, right? Awesome, thank you for sharing that sentence. Okay, I have another one that's really tricky. This word is of. Can everybody say of? Let's tap out the word of. Of. How many sounds do you hear in of? Two sounds, but watch this. When I write the word of, I'm going to write an O and an F. Wow, O says Tricky or not tricky? Tricky. Let's go ahead and get our marker or your color pencil. Color the heart because this is the part that we have to remember by heart. It's tricky. Now, what does O usually say? Ah. Do it again. Ah. Or it could say O, right? But when it's closed in, it says ah. Now, what about F? Does F usually say oo? No. What letter usually says oo? V. V usually says oo. But in this word, the F is saying oo. So that's pretty tricky. I'm going to color in my heart. And then I'm going to pick up my pencil. Everybody pick up your pencil, and I want you to write of 2 times. When you write the word of, I want you to think about how you're spelling it because I'm going to ask you to spell it on your own. Spell it 2 times. Also, do you notice that I'm spacing between my words so that it doesn't look like everything is so close together, right? I want to see that it's 2 separate words. Okay, of. Who thinks they can close their eyes and spell the word of without looking? Aaliyah, you want to try it? Go for it. Nice and loud so we can hear you. O-F. And what does it spell? Of. Just like when we say the United States of America, right? Okay.